Hey, everybody. This is Jewel of Wilder. Welcome to the Discourse Room. And I've been gone for a minute. I missed you guys, but I've been gone for a minute, trying to get some things in order. There's so much going on, as we all know. And it's crazy right now. So let's get into this story, guys. Don Lemon is my guy. I don't care what nobody says. That's my guy. And one of my guys, okay. And so Don Lemon covered an ICE protest. He that interrupted a church service in St. Paul, Minnesota, on Sunday. But come to find out that Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, she vowed to pursue charges against some of the protesters. Now, Don Lemon, he was not protesting. He was not protesting at this event. He was covering the news at this event. But of course, the white supremacists and the Trump administration, white supremacists, want to make this story go a different way. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that he was literally there protesting, disrupting, and for this, they have decided, according to the Washington Post, they have decided the Justice Department will pursue charges related to a protest in a church in St. Paul, Minnesota. Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon said Monday, specifically calling out an ex-CNN journalist, Don Lemon, for his coverage of the event. Now, they did get that right part. He was covering the event. He was not protesting. He was covering. He was asking protesters questions. He was asking, could have been questioning ICE if they would allow him to. So, in an interview with conservative influencer Benny Johnson Dillon, the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, really, for civil rights, said journalism is not a shield from a criminal conspiracy. Don Lemon himself has come out and said he knew exactly that was going to happen inside that facility, what was going to happen inside of the facility. Dillon said on the Benny show, he went into the facility and then he began, quote unquote, committing journalism, as if that's sort of a shield from being an embedded part of a criminal conspiracy, this article reads. It isn't, according to this article. Dillon did not confirm whether the Justice Department will pursue charges against Lemon in particular. So the NBC News has asked the Justice Department and the place of worships, city churches, for comment, reached for a response to Dillon's remarks. Lemon said in an email that it's notable that I've been cast as the face of a protest that he was covering as a journalist, especially since he wasn't the only reporter there. So why are they singling out Don Lemon? That framing is telling, he said. What's even more telling is that the barrage of violent threats, along with the homophobic and racial slurs directed at him online by MAGA supporters and amplified by parts of the right-wing press. So yeah, this is getting deep. I mean, you can't even go in a journalist can not even go and report on a story. So the charges that they are trying to stick to Don Lemon is regarding a Ku Klux Klan law that was put in place many, many years ago. It was a civil rights law. And so they are now trying to use a civil rights law that was put in place to keep the Ku Klux Klan from doing certain things. They're trying to charge Don Lemon with a charge regarding this, which is ridiculous. Stay tuned, y'all. I just heard of another breaking story. It's going down, and we have to pray because this is the last days. And what this tells me is that they know that African Americans, Black people, are the chosen people. And I'm not going to apologize for that, but they know. A lot of us doesn't know, but they know. Peace out.